Thank you and welcome to our first show of the 2021 college football season, our Bank of the West show. We're glad to have you with us here. We'll be here each and every week. Season began on a hot, steamy day. Usually football games come down to 4 or 5 plays, and that seems like that's kind of what yesterday was.
Yeah, it definitely did. We weren't on the right side of those, and disappointing day for sure.
Were there things in there that you liked as you went back and have looked at the tape?
Yeah, the effort was great. It has been all fall camp. The guys played hard, and you can't find a loaf anywhere on tape. Missed up on some execution here and there, play or two, and missed a couple opportunities on a play or two, and made some key mistakes.
We'll be back to check out the action from the first half of the Huskers season opener against the Fighting Illini. That's coming up next.
Let's check out this week's Big Mac sack from McDonald's. Barker in motion to the near side, so you have a diamond formation to the near side. Shotgun snap back to Peters. Steps up in the pocket, gets hit as he's trying to throw. Phildarius Payne grabs him and finally brings him down. A sack for Phildarius Payne back at the 40-yard line. And that is our Huskers Big Mac sack. The Big Mac is buy one, get one free on Monday at McDonald's.
Boy, he took a long route to get there, but a great play by Phildarius.
With that Big Mac sack, Big Mac sandwiches are buy one, get one free the day after the game. Only at McDonald's.
Bank of the West is offering the first account designed for climate action. It gives back 1% of the account's net revenue to the planet at no cost to you. Shows you the carbon impact of every debit card purchase right in the app. There's no monthly service charge with any deposit per statement, and there's no minimum balance required. The 1% for the planet account, only from Bank of the West.
Does it really matter where beef comes from? Meet the facts. Fact: Hy-Vee Choice Reserve beef comes from the Midwest. So you get only the highest quality beef, raised on family farms here in the heartland. Where do the other guys get their beef? We're not sure either. Get the facts at meetthefacts.hyvee.com. Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Get F-150 for $1.9 for $60, plus $1,000 trade assist and $1,000 off when you build and order your own.
Shop with confidence at Woodhouse and experience the difference. Start and end your car buying journey online with our streamlined sales process. Our knowledgeable sales teams will guide you to the perfect vehicle that exceeds your expectations. Visit one of our 16 locations for a test drive today or online anytime at woodhouse.com. Streamlining your car buying experience. This is Woodhouse.
We welcome you back to the Bank of the West Husker football show. Nebraska opened the season with a conference game, a hot, steamy day in Champaign, Illinois to begin the 2021 campaign. First couple of possessions were just kind of a trade of punts.
Yeah, we got a good play here on second down to start the game. Give them credit. You know, their entire spring game they were an odd. The coordinator came in place where they're always odd, and they came out playing us in an even front with wide nines and backers inside, and we hadn't repped that as much, so we had to adjust pretty quick in the game, and that made the first couple drives tough. Thought our defense played well early.
Yeah, 9 tackles for a loss in this game. There was one from Garrett Nelson. They put you in a bind with a good pump, but the true freshman, Gabe Irvin, makes a first start and got a nice run to get you out of the hole a little bit.
Yeah, we need more of those. We need to create some more holes. We need to give those guys opportunities. We have guys capable of doing it, and we need to make sure they have their chances.
You had 3 sacks from the defensive side. Phildarius Payne gets one here. He had 2 sacks on the day. Again, this early in the game, your pressure up front was pretty impressive.
Yeah, the defense was close to having an outstanding day, minus an error or two. This certainly, this is a black shirt captain on our team that made a bad decision, and we can't do this. You can't want to make a play so bad that you make that kind of decision. We coached the heck out of that, and that just can't happen.
2-0 at this point. They pop a big run. You don't like to see that, but your defense puts up the stop sign here with a couple of sacks, including one that knocks their starting quarterback out of the game.
Yeah, sorry to see that happen for them. Great job by our defense coming up with the stop. Really the one real long run that they popped on us. They ran mid-zone at us, wide zone over and over, and we did a pretty good job against it for the most part.
Beautiful wheel route here to Marquise to get you down inside the red zone.
Yeah, glad he caught that one. I thought we did a good job finishing this drive, and despite the error that gave him 2 points, felt pretty good about the game at this point. Just had some crazy things happen in this game. Certainly didn't expect that to come from Connor, and I know he'll do a lot better. Missed
the extra point, but you have a 6-2 lead. You get a stop on defense, and now another beautiful catch here by Oliver Martin.
Yeah, we got to give Adrian a little more time than this, but they were playing us up tight. We need to be able to take the lid off a little bit. Oliver did a couple times. We got to keep doing more of that. Really had a chance here to go up 2 scores, and that's just a play we got to make.
Missed throw there. You have to settle for the field goal. Connor Culp does pump one through, and now you have a 9-2 lead in this game. And a big play comes when you get a sack, they throw a pick, but it's deemed an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty with a roughing the passer. It gives them 30 yards. It really flips the game right here.
Yeah, just this series of events probably cost us the game. We should have been up probably 13-2 at that point, and weren't, and got a pick where we could have gone up 2 scores, and they called us for driving a guy into the ground and standing over him and taunting, and that's a 10 to 4, potentially 14-point swing, and there's too many good teams in this league to give people those kind of things.
So now it's 9-all. You're getting late in the first half. You're trying to move it down. You have some time. You have some timeouts in your pocket. You have to punt it back to them, but you quickly get the football back after forcing a fumble.
Yeah, good job getting the ball out right here. Good job getting on it. We decided to try it down and get points and stay aggressive here. Got ourselves to a 3rd and manageable on a good pass here to Omar, who did some good things in the game, and just gave up protection here, and we can't be that careless with the ball. This was the game.
Scoop and score for Illinois, and they take a 16-9 lead to the locker room. So there's the first half from Champaign. When we come back, we'll check out action from half number 2. That's coming up next on the Bank of the West Husker Football Show. We are back on the Bank of the West Husker Football Show. 16-9 Illinois with the lead at the half. They get the ball to start the second half, and this was not what you wanted. You wanted to try to get off the field. You just couldn't get off the field on this drive by them.
Yeah, we want to respond well coming out after the halftime break. Thought the defense played really well. This is really the only drive that they sustained and maintained against the defense, so a lot of good things happened, but certainly want to try to get off the field here down a score and try to tie the game. Instead, we're down 2 scores in a game where, frankly, we should have been ahead early.
14 plays, 75-yard drive. The bigger thing was 8:04 off the clock, and then offensively, you're not able to get anything going, and so you have to give the football right back to them.
Yeah, gave up another sack here. Missed a throw and gave him the ball back, and this is just a good coverage and a really good throw and catch, and we find ourselves down 21 points in the game.
Yeah, they punch it in here to go up 30-9, and now you're in a hole, and you need something quick, and you get it right here from Adrian.
Yeah, they were playing man coverage against us the whole game, tight man coverage. Adrian just found a hole and ran through it, and the guys were running with receivers, and those kind of things can happen, and Adrian's certainly capable of making big plays.
Had to kind of make you feel like you had a chance now, because now you're down 2 scores, still third quarter, and your defense is able to get off the field on this drive.
Yeah, felt better about the game right now with a chance to go score and really put together a pretty good drive here. got called for a penalty at the wrong time that killed this one.
Yeah, you have a big pass play here to Toure, but you get a penalty on Oliver Martin that wipes out this play that it gave you, that would have had you the football inside the 20-yard line.
I'm not sure about that one. He's just trying to run a switch seam and come to the hash and go up the seam, and he had nowhere to run and actually stopped to not run into the guys, and we managed to get the first down back anyway, but that certainly hurt, and protection's got to be better.
A sack here, and you just can't overcome this 2nd and 27 on this drive, and you have to punt the ball back to them here, hoping to get some momentum and hoping to pull it within one. But one score, but your defense able to put up a stop sign and get the ball back for your offense.
The guys kept playing. The guys played hard. We put ourselves in bad situations, and this drive was successful. Thought we executed fairly well for the most part. We overcame a penalty and a bad snap again, so really went about 110 yards on this drive. It just took too long. Need to generate a bigger play here or there in the run game or the pass game, and try to get this drive done earlier so we have more time at the end.
This was a 19-play, 91-yard drive, but it did take 6:42 off the clock with you down by 2 scores. And here's the one bad snap of the game, but you're able to overcome this. So your offense, and again, it was a scramble by Adrian that got you down in the red zone.
Yeah, it's remarkable we overcome those things. Cam Jurgens has had a great camp. I think he's a phenomenal player. We maybe have had one bad snap all fall, and seems like things rear their head at the wrong time right now.
You're able to get it down inside. You score that on 4th and goal. You had a beautiful play from Adrian to Oliver Martin to score. We're going to get to that here in just a minute. But again, the 19 play, the 6:42 off the clock, you just probably would rather had that in about half that time.
Yeah, we need to do it a lot quicker. A little bit of confusion that didn't help us on this play. Nobody signaled first down. Where he marked it there, I thought it was 4th. They didn't change the down marker on the sideline, so I thought it was 4th down and snuck it on first down. We'll try to get that figured out better, and found a way to get it in and missed the extra point again.
So you're still down 8, 1 score. You do get the ball back, unable to move it. Illinois gets the victory in week 1 by a final of 30-22. We're back with more of the Husker Football Show coming up next.
Bank of the West is offering the first account designed for climate action. It gives back 1% of the account's net revenue to the planet at no cost to you. Shows you the carbon impact of every debit card purchase right in the app. There's no monthly service charge with any deposit per statement, and there's no minimum balance required. The 1% for the planet account, only from Bank of the West.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Get F-150 for $1.9 for $60, plus $1,000 trade assist and $1,000 off when you build and order your own.
Shop with confidence at Woodhouse and experience the difference. Start and end your car buying journey online with our streamlined sales process. Our knowledgeable sales teams will guide you to the perfect vehicle that exceeds your expectations. Visit one of our 16 locations for a test drive today or online anytime at woodhouse.com. Streamlining your car buying experience. This is Woodhouse.
Does it really matter where beef comes from? Meet the facts. Fact: Hy-Vee Choice Reserve beef comes from the Midwest. So you get only the highest quality beef raised on family farms here in the heartland. Where do the other guys get their beef? We're not sure either. Get the facts at meetthefacts.hyvee.com.
Around this
Welcome back to the Bank of the West Nebraska football show. This week, Jessica Cootie takes a look at Husker senior outside linebacker / safety, Mr. Do-It-All, JoJo Domann.
Turns, keeps it himself, and dropped by JoJo Domann for a loss back at the 6.
Oh man, what a play.
I was really weighing the option of the next step or another go around. And I couldn't shake that feeling on my heart that I have to come back. I want to come back and that this is for me.
Your passion for this game, you're passionate for this program. What makes you such a passionate person? Where does that passion come from?
I think it was instilled in me at a young age through my mom, who said, once you start something, you finish it. I was playing 4 sports at one time, and it was so much. I literally would go from one practice to another practice. The next day I'd go to the other sports practice and practice back to back. And I signed up for them and I finished them. I never did that again. We stuck it to 2 sports after that. But I think just that, on top of my mom always told me, like, I have a big heart. Like, let people hear it, let people feel it.
Everything we got, everything we've been through.
So when I finally got, comfortable and confident in myself and realized, like, this team needs me to wear my heart on my sleeve, and that's really drove it out of me.
Clifford again with the kick and brought down by JoJo Domann. Domann with the closing speed on that one. He will get it! JoJo Domann, what a hit!
You talked about doubt, the doubt that you had in yourself. When did that doubt go away?
Ooh, honestly, not till fairly recently. Even my first season back, like, I still had doubt in my ability and could I hang with the guy across from me. And it really wasn't until last year where I ended up leading my team in tackles, but it was more so like how I felt doing it. I was hanging with Rondell Moore. I was hanging with these guys that got drafted, and I'm giving them a run for their money. And just seeing that in myself, and the gap to the next level is so much smaller than I believed it was. And so now I'm confident, I trust myself, I trust my training, and it's been a journey, no doubt. And like, just because I got cleared doesn't mean I was confident. It took thousands of repetitions. It took game experience, it took wins and losses and off seasons to come to the conclusion of, I'm born for this, I'm ready for this, let's go do this.
Shop with confidence at Woodhouse and experience the difference. Start and end your car buying journey online with our streamlined sales process. Our knowledgeable sales teams will guide you to the perfect vehicle that exceeds your expectations. Visit one of our 16 locations for a test drive today or online anytime at woodhouse.com. Streamlining your car buying experience. This is Woodhouse.
Bank of the West is offering the first account designed for climate action. It gives back 1% of the account's net revenue to the planet at no cost to you. Shows you the carbon impact of every debit card purchase right in the app. There's no monthly service charge with any deposit per statement, and there's no minimum balance required. The 1% for the planet account, only from Bank of the West.
Does it really matter where beef comes from? Meet the facts. Fact: Hy-Vee Choice Reserve beef comes from the Midwest. So you get only the highest quality beef raised on family farms here in the heartland. Where do the other guys get their beef? We're not sure either. Get the facts at meetthefacts.hyvee.com.
Momentum. Mass times velocity. People times ingenuity. Drive times opportunity. One times many. Heart times hard work. We turn the impossible on its head, changing the game. We don't slow down, and we're not letting up. We are Nebraska.
Everybody's so excited to have college football back with fans in the stands, and that's all across the country. So, you're the only Power 5 versus Power 5 matchup all day today. There'll be a lot of people watching this game. Everybody understands that this is a really big game for both teams.
Their center again is Peters. Epstein, the one back behind him. Wide receivers left and right. Stretch play to the near side, and this time Garrett Nelson blows it up. It'll be a loss of 3 more yards. Nelson defeated the tackle on the edge and got to the running back right after the mesh point. Barker in motion on the near side, so you have a diamond formation on the near side. Shotgun snap back to Peters. Steps up in the pocket, gets his. As he's trying to throw, Phildarius Payne grabs him and finally brings him down. A sack for Phildarius Payne back at the 40-yard line. And that is our Huskers Big Mac sack. Adrian gets the shotgun snap, gives it off to Marquis, step left side, he leans, he dives, he's in! Touchdown, Nebraska! He's back there with him, 2 wideouts to the right, 1 on the near side. Snap back, play action, back to throw Adrian, has plenty of time. Throws one downfield looking for Oliver Martin, and he makes the catch! What a grab by 89! Looking over the defense, snap, back to throw, pump fakes, hold, steps up, gonna run. To the 30, to the 30,
nice
to the 30, he's got a hole, huge hole, 50, 40, to the 30, to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Adrian Martinez and Nebraska. 4th down and 10. This is the game right here. Adrian gets the shotgun snap. Looking, holding, looking, still looking. Throws it downfield, looking for a man out there to pass. Is incomplete. Knocked away at the last second. And Illinois is going to win the opening game of the season. Winning a conference home opener, winning the first game of the Brett Bielema era here in Illinois. Nebraska just not good enough in certain phases of the game today.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Get F-150 for $1.9 for $60, plus $1,000 trade assist and $1,000 off when you build and order your own.
No matter how dark the pandemic has been, the sun rises. We were up before dawn, rolling up our sleeves, digging deep, sparking ingenuity, unlocking mysteries, solving the impossible, creating bold futures. And as the sun sets, we keep right on going. We are Nebraska, and we're not letting up.
We're back on the Bank of the West Husker football show. Okay, you've got your team now on tape. A chance now to go back and get after this thing here for week 2.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back on the field. We're going to keep swinging. This team has a chance to still have a really special season. I think we're going to be in every game, have a chance to win every game. We got to eliminate the mistakes. Been talking about that for way too long. Can't have the catastrophic events that happen. We got to be really good at the simple and fundamental things and better than we were yesterday. And this team will keep swinging. This has a chance to be a really good team.
Gonna be fun to see the stands full again, won't it?
Yeah, really looking forward to that.
Good. Have good luck. Have a good week. Good luck next week. Huskers against Fordham. We're back next week to check out the action from that game. My thanks to the entire Husker Vision crew and to you for watching. We'll see you again here next week.